Hope I'm audible and good evening, everyone. So, we are in the week 3 of this course on programming data structures and algorithms using Python. So, I think till last week we went about learning a few basics. Mm. So, first of all, to introduce this course, so as you know, the name of the course is Programming Data Structures and Algorithms using Python. And the instructor of this course is Professor Madhavan Mukund, who is from Chennai Mathematical Institute. And I am your teaching assistant, and I'll be taking these tutorial sessions. So my name is Syed Shabir Ahmad, and I am from Department of Applied Mechanics and Biomedical Engineering, IIT Madras. So yeah, so this is about the intro, and we had uh, going through the course. We can see first we started with the week 1. So it had all introduction to Python, like a simple GCD, how to do it using Python, uh, getting the greatest common divisor. Yes, yes. These sessions are all recorded. You can go through. You can go to the course page and you can see this right last column here, problem solving session. Here you can get uh, if you click on that link, you'll get the material and whatever we discussed, and also the lecture links. And yeah, this was our week 1. We just started with Python, how to improve the GCD Euclid's algorithm, and how to download Python. All these things we just introduced the course, and then we went into week 2. Week 2 was basics of Python. We learned about a few types like int, float, and bool, and we also learned about a few data structures like lists, strings, and we also saw how the control flow happens. Yeah, yeah, we'll look into that, Gautam.
Okay,
We'll
sir.
take.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, we went and saw how we can define functions, how we can use them like many times, and also we saw a few examples, and we also had a discussion about a few things, and we saw. I think week 2 you might have already submitted the quiz, uh, so you can see the answers are all given. So and also week two also there was a programming assignment. So you might have done it. So these are all the codes for the programming assignment. They have been given so by the instructor. Uh, so you can see and cross check your solutions if you have gone wrong anywhere. Uh, but yeah, there are like few things which are like very uh, yeah, sending descending. Yeah, okay. So you might have done these three functions you have to upload: factors and square and three squares and this whatever the three functions you had to write. Three squares, hill rep free and hill value, right? Yeah. So these three functions you had to write. You might have done it, and there were also test cases which had to be passed. So you might have seen them. this was about the week 2, and then we start. This is the tutorial session for our week 3. So in week 3, we had all these lectures. I think about 8 lectures there. Yeah. So first lecture is about what is range, like different types, like how can we use range for in different ways. How can we use, like using increments, how to uh, uh, define a list of in ascending order, descending order, by skipping some numbers. All these things we did, and we also saw how to break out of the loop, like a while loop or for loop. If a task is like completed, we don't need to do go to till the end of the loop, so we can stop in the middle itself if we have done what we wanted. So we also saw how to manipulate lists. Yeah, yeah. uh, Lakshmi, you can get uh, you will get the compiler like this. Like in programming assignment, whatever you got, you will get something like this, some window like that. You can enter your code there, whatever they have asked you. Then based on that, you can see what all sample cases are running, and then you can submit that, like you had in the assignment itself. Here, and then we also saw manipulating lists, how to manipulate lists. Last week also we saw how to do this a little bit, like, and then we also saw what are arrays and what are lists, and we saw about what is binary search. And then we saw how we can what is the efficiency of algorithms, like how efficient means, like if you are writing an algorithm, like if it takes a long time, then it is not worth uh, to write in that way. Like there are very smart, like there are many smart ways in which you can write an algorithm such that computer takes less time to do that task. So then we saw like what are the complexities of different algorithms, and we saw how much, like for 1 second, like a computer can take about Python can take about 10 to the can do 10 to the power of 7 computation. So if your complexity of the algorithm is below that, it will be good and it will run fast. If it goes about 10 to the power 8, like if it is taking 10 to the power of 8 or 10 to the power of 9, doing these number of computations or steps, then it will take lot more time. So that we saw a table comparing the efficiency of various complexities. So, and then we saw selection sort. This is an algorithm in which how we can sort by following a certain rule. And then we also saw insertion sort. So this is another way to do the sorting, but it is a uh, slightly better way. But yeah, both have the same complexity, but in certain cases, insertion sort was better. And we saw it we saw it with an example of how we take a list, and from that we sort the numbers from ascending to in ascending order. Yeah, and then we also saw recursion, like how we can call the same function in the function itself, and uh, do that repeatedly until we hit the base case and we come out of that recursion. So these were all the things which we learned in week 3. So, and in week 3, we have just one programming assignment. We don't have any quiz, I guess. So there is no quiz as far as I can see. Only we have this programming assignment, which is very easy, I guess. Uh, so you can code these things, not very difficult, but yeah. And uh, yeah. So what were your somebody was asking a question. Uh, let me know what is that. Uh, Gautam, you had some question, right, regarding programming.
Yes, sir. Yes, programming assignment. Sir,
Which one?
basically, I have submitted my assignment
Ah,
on date, within date, but still it will show me that you are not submitted assignment within date. So can you please solve that one?
oh,
Because I have screenshot that will be, yeah. So if
you
possible,
have.
can I share my
No, I actually I cannot. I cannot help you with that, but you can put that in the forum actually. We have the Q
I
and A
actually
forum right
put the
here.
forum screenshot also. Yeah,
Yeah, you have put in the forum, right?
So I put the all the history of that particular case.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
As per your record, you have not passed any of the test cases. You kindly request to submit in that.
And it will ask me that you are not submitted within time.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is your code.
That's why huh.
Okay. Assignment submitted. Okay. It's given.
And the date is टिप टू 2026 5th ऑफ फरवरी उसकी डेट थी लास्ट की और हमने 1 तारीख को ही सबमिट कर दिया ऐसा हो.
Okay, so you have submitted, but like the code is wrong, I guess. Like you have passed 0 out of 12 test cases which were given. So that's why you got 0 marks.
There are total 6 out of 12 6 cases are truly solved.
Fully solved.
Out of 12 there are test cases are true, that means.
I don't know. Like it is showing here, it is.
Still it will.
Hmm? It is showing that you have not passed the test
So
cases.
actually, so that is only the when we are going to submit that code.
Hmm.
After compilation, it will show me that the total 6 number of cases are true and somewhat are having some error or maybe false. So अगर 6
Okay.
केसेस पास है तो उसके हिसाब से कुछ ना कुछ तो.
Okay. I think they have hidden test cases that you have to pass. Uh, these are.
Sir, even I have a
Yeah, yeah,
query. The test cases which are showing below the compilation, that is public
yeah,
test
yeah,
cases, right? And then private test cases, it will
yeah.
be
It will be
hidden.
hidden. You cannot see them. Like after.
But how do we know that how many cases are passed for us? Because every case it is showing runtime error, and
Runtime error.
for me, sir.
I think you might have done something.
Sometime it will show the run. No, sir. Sometime it will show runtime error and sometime it will show presentation error. With the help of slash and it will show that the presentation error है ऐसा.
And I checked also, it is not properly indented. Again and again, I
Oh,
corrected the indentation also, but even then it was showing runtime error.
okay. Define auxiliary function.
There is a runtime error, then I think it's a logic error, I think.
Yeah, maybe because I tested like the V2 assignment. I coded and I submitted. and I coded, I compiled and then there were no errors actually. I don't know why you guys experienced those.
So in my case, what happened when I am
Yeah.
submitting the week 2 programming assignment? So it will show me I have that code also and the output also. It will show me at least 6 to 7 true cases, but still it will show me the 0 marks out of 10. So
Okay.
if you
No,
permit me, I
no,
will share the
no, you don't need to share. The thing is, they are marking you based on the hidden test cases, I think, not based on the what you see on uh, the sample test cases or the public test cases you see here. There are hidden test cases.
So
Let
the
me check.
hidden test cases will not be shared, sir, with us. What
I
when we
think you
have
have.
done wrong.
There are right. These are the test cases, right? They have given here after the week 2 solution is shared with you, right? Here, programming assignment. If you click on week 2, here you can see these are all the sample cases. Test 1, test 2, all this output. How many? There are 23 test cases. There are 23 test cases, and yeah, you can see.
So there is marking scheme for each test cases.
Yeah. I think yeah. They have markings for each test. 12 private test cases. You can see here, right? There are 12 private test cases. So they are marking for these 12 private test cases. In your case, I think none of the 12 private test cases have passed, I think. So that's why you have got 0 marks. Maybe you might have passed these public test cases, but that is not enough. See, I don't know, like how many in this 23, there are 12 private test cases, and the remaining, how many 11 are uh, these public test cases, which have already been uh, given at that time, like when you compile and run, you test, right? So those are uh, public test cases actually. You see your code and check with all the test cases now you have, right? Like uh, you can run on your computer, like you can whatever the functions which you have written, so run all these test cases and see whatever it is running, and if you are getting the correct solution as given here or not, like correct output or not. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one small doubt I want to ask, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, for the examination purpose, there is all questions are MCQ questions or written program questions, sir.
You will get both, mix of both.
Sir, how many
Little
questions
bit.
are there, sir?
I don't know how many questions you will get. That will be decided by the faculty. So, but you will get a mix of both. Before the exam, you will get.
Sir,
Yeah.
is that
Yeah, Gautam. I can't hear you. Okay. Somebody has written a message.
So,
Yeah.
for preparing for the exam, actually, other than the assignment and the quiz, is there any other questions also that we can prepare?
You can see whatever is there in the assignment and quiz. That is more than enough actually. You try to do all those things. But if you want, So there are some books are also in the first week. I think in the last video, there are some references which have been shared with you. So those, but I think, but these assignments and quizzes will be enough. And follow the lecture material, whatever has been discussed. Like be thorough with it. All the lecture material, whatever has been, like nothing will go out of nothing will go out of this.
Okay, sir. Where do I access PYQs?
PYQs, PYQs. I don't think you'll get PYQs. You just have this. Hmm. They will not share PYQs.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
sir. Sir,
yeah.
good evening, sir. Sorry to disturb you. Sir, in the material and all, actually, assignment question doesn't comes in the exam, sir. It was very difficult paper for me, despite the data structure. I'm really facing like when the kind of questions and all, it is was very, very difficult thing, you know. Of course, it is based on the logic, but the kind of questions are nowhere it has been asked in the quiz or even in the lecture materials. A very in depth is asking. So I'm requesting you that if you can share some materials where we can able to learn something in detail, you know, that is really useful. I had given it twice and I could not able to clear the concept. You know, I'm not only me, many of my friends are also not able to do this, you know.
Okay, okay. Like yeah, yeah. You have given this exam last time. Like before
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the
Yes, sir.
same course.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay.
But it was like I cleared it, but not eligible to get a certificate. And thing is that sir,
Ah,
not one single question. Yes, hardly maybe 2 to 3 question was similar. I definitely that should be the same thing. But the kind of question is like a software engineer kind of a thing, sir. And it is
ah.
like we are not up to that level. And if you give us a subject, we will learn it. It is not like we will just go through the videos and come up with the answer. I'm even
Yeah,
confused
yeah.
for like really really I could not tell you. I know this is NPTEL is no one is going to tell it good or bad, but I personally felt so bad that I could not able to do any of my work proper. You know, that's the reason I'm requesting any materials, anything apart because the question is entirely different. You
Yeah.
also know that, like, but they help in this here.
Okay, okay. Actually, yeah. I will look what
Yes,
we
sir.
can do in that. Uh, I will communicate this thing with the faculty. I'll try to communicate this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh,
Communicate with the professor also. Like we people are doing only that to get the motivation. You know, no one like
mm,
in generally in the things because if it is disheartening to us to do something,
mm.
we prepare something and we get something else that is not correct, sir. Kind request, sir. It is kind request.
Okay, okay, okay. We'll see what we can do. I'll talk with the professor and let's see. Okay. Anybody else face this problem? Like apart from her? Some
सर वो प्रोग्रामिंग क्वेश्चन के मार्किंग सिंह क्या होगी एग्जाम में?
that will be given actually based on how many test cases you pass. Percentage based on the percentage you will be marked. Like if you
नहीं, for 1 mark, 2 marks like that.
I don't think it will be based on 1 mark. Maybe you will get like it will be given like this is for 1 mark, this will be for 10 marks. Maybe like one question will be there based on that. Let's say a programming question is given for 10 marks, and if it has 10 test cases, if you are passing 8, then you will get 80% of it, which is 8 marks. So if you have 12 test cases, then if you are getting, let's say then you are passing, let's say 8. So 8 by 12, how much percentage? Based on that, you will get marks. So it will be like that. Okay. Please NPTEL request. Pratika, I cannot help you with this. Yeah, yeah.
Is there particular time period for assignment like that? I missed
There
3 weeks. That's why.
there is like you can go in the assignment on the top, you can see due date. Here like clearly it is given. So this assignment week 2 was 5th of February. Week 3 programming assignment, whatever it is there, it is 12th, which is on Thursday, 11:59 p.m. So you can see here. Okay.
Sir, when will we get the assignment score, sir?
As soon as you submit, you
Out of
get the
25.
score. Out of 25, that how will you get now? You will get after the after you complete the entire course, right? 8 weeks you have to complete. Then I think there will be something like best of 6 weeks or something will be there. Like you can read all this uh, about the course. You can see if you go here. See, 25% average of best 6 assignments out of the 12 assignments given in the course. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah. You are audible. Yeah.
Sir, actually, while watching the lecture videos, the faculty is explaining the, but some logics and some concepts are very advanced, so it's difficult to understand during watching videos. So, how should I prepare to cope up with videos online? How should I prepare before? Can I read any books or any other lecture videos, or
Okay.
can I have any idea?
See, the best thing you can do nowadays is you have ChatGPT or Gemini or Perplexity, whatever you use. You take that code, whatever you are like. If you are not understanding something, you take the screenshot and ask it. That's like if you are like if you want immediate solution. Okay, so that is one thing. And the second thing is when the faculty is teaching something, like if he is explaining some code, try to implement that code on your own. Okay, open Python in your computer, like Anaconda or Jupyter Notebook or whatever you are using, and try to write that code and try to implement and see how it is performing. And if you are based on that, you can learn. Okay, so that is one thing. And second thing is like you have to improve your uh, uh, logical thinking, like try to do some like lot of aptitude questions that will improve your coding capability also. Okay, so and there are some books also which have been prescribed in the first week last lecture. If you see in the last slide, professor has recommended some books, and also you can see here, I think there are here it's not there. Okay, in the first week uh, introduction week, if you go to the lecture material or if you go to the video also, okay,
Yeah, I can see in the
yeah,
course outline below that every week topics there was books.
yeah.
Mentioned the
Hey,
course name
those are
English
lecture
book.
materials. Yeah. That is a book. That is a book actually based on these slides only. Whatever has been taught in the class itself. So that is nothing different from the class. Like whatever has been taught in the class, that is that book. Same slides you can see there. Okay. So if you want
Actually, what you're telling.
yeah. Uh, Ask. Uh, Lakshmi, I can't hear you. You are muted.
Sir, okay. So if I need to understand clearly while watching the videos means
Hmm.
I can go through these books. So it will help. It will be helpful while a faculty is teaching about concepts or any other definitions. I can easily understand.
See, while watching, you cannot, like, let's say this is a book, dive into Python. Okay. See, this has like lot of things. You can see installing Python, Python 3, strings, comprehensions. Lot of different things are there. But not like it has more than what has been taught in the class. Okay. These are textbooks. Okay. It will be different from what is being taught in the class. Let's say uh, sir is going, like professor is teaching some code, and if you are not understanding that code, he is explaining, like let's say if you're he explains that if you are not understanding, watch it again, try to understand what he is telling. If you are not understanding that code, as I said, take a screenshot and go to ChatGPT or Gemini, paste there, and you ask it like, what is this code trying to explain? So based on that, it will explain something, like, and try to do a conversation with it. So this is what I'm telling. If you are watching the lecture and like if you are not understanding certain parts of it, and like then and there, if you want to learn, pause the video, take screenshot, paste, and try to ask and try to learn. Okay. So otherwise, if you want,
Okay, sir.
yeah.
Actually, what my problem is, I only learned the basics of Python like variables, data types, classes, and object oriented programming a little bit. But
Mm,
the binary tree and a linked list, like that,
yeah.
some topics are
Mm,
I don't learn till now. So when
okay. Okay.
faculties explain,
Mm,
I
okay.
isn't able to reach out to him. That is why I'm asking. So it's a book and from which I'm learning the exercises. After that, I'm coming to the videos of his lecture. It will be easy. So that's why I'm asking, sir.
So you want separate books, like you want to learn these data structures, right? Data structures and algorithms, binary trees, these
Yes,
things
sir.
you have not
Yes,
learned.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Uh, I need separately. If I
Uh,
am learning binary tree, he is explaining means I need to
mm,
learn what is binary tree
mm.
previously.
Okay. Okay.
Not while watching videos, I couldn't able to understand. Sir. It's really tough. So I need to come back to ChatGPT or YouTube for any other. I need to go into it.
Mm,
That I'm coming to the videos, lecture videos. It is something I'm
mm.
asking separate books videos to watch before the tutorial videos.
Okay. 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 See,
Okay, sir.
I don't have a particular book because I refer to a lot of things. Mainly, see, if I want to learn something, I'll go watch some YouTube videos. More than reading a book, I like to watch NPTEL videos, other NPTEL videos, like videos. Like if I don't understand that also, then maybe I'll go to. But whatever the programming which I have learned, that I have learned through some courses itself. But let's see these whatever the books that have been shared here. These two are free books. Uh, I think. Let's read. Okay. Question strings. Playlist. Pupils. Search algorithms are there. Okay. But see, this book has lot of things, but I don't think it has all these binary trees, quick sort, insertion sort, all this stuff. But whatever, see, I will suggest you search for a good book on data structures and algorithms. Some good book. Let me search and give. I also
Okay, sir.
also don't know a very specific book.
I have one more doubt, sir.
Yeah.
So, for examination, you said whatever in assignments and quiz questions will be given to you, or with that idea, exams questions will be like that you said.
Yeah.
So, expect any other advanced questions in examination apart from assignments and quizzes.
That's what she was saying earlier. That last time she gave the exam and it was like not similar to what the questions which were given in examination. So actually, whenever like I have this is the first time I am like doing for this course, but whenever like I have given a few NPTEL courses before this, like I have given the examinations. Usually, they don't go beyond the assignments and whatever has been taught in the class. Like they don't level up based upon that. But it seems faculty has gone a level above maybe. But like whatever the feedback I got from Chaya, so that was the case. But I will talk to professor. I will try to contact him and uh, let him know that this is the feedback I got, and I will let you know. So because we have still a lot of time, this is only the third week. We have, I think, 4 more weeks to go. So till that, maybe I'll try to tell you what the professor will say. Based on that, we'll see. Okay, that's what I have for now. Hey Gautam, I don't like I don't have any control on like I will not give questions for the exam, and I am not giving questions for the assignment. I'm just my job is just to conduct this tutorial session, like what I'm doing here. So and maximum I can do is like I will tell like if you have any queries related to the course, and I will communicate with the faculty that I can do. But more than that, I don't have control like how the exam will be set and all. Okay. Yeah. See, Shashank has a good suggestion. Lakshmi, you can refer to Geeks for Geeks website for data structures and algorithms. So all these Geeks for Geeks is a good resource actually. Before ChatGPT and all these things existed, yeah, people who used to go through these websites. It's only Geeks for Geeks, and I used to Stack Overflow, Geeks for Geeks. Lot of websites will be
So,
of help.
what about lead code, sir?
Yeah, lead code. You can solve a lot of programming related questions. You can do a lot of practice. So that also you can turn. You can use. And Sriram has referred a book here. You can use data structures and algorithms in Python. Book by Michael H. Goldwasser and Michael T. Goldrich. So Lakshmi, you can check this.
Okay, thank
See,
you guys. I'll refer
yeah,
to it.
yeah. Prem, you can refer to the Python documentation, but for a beginner, like if you are learning, if you are just starting, documentation like reading will be very overwhelming. Like sometimes, like maybe like if you want to explore, like you can do that. But Python documentation will have a lot of things. Uh, Niharika, we are see in these sessions. I am just trying to cover, revise whatever has been taught in the lecture week 3, and I am also trying to answer whatever these guys are asking here questions. See, advantages are like if you have if your college requires, let's say. You have to do like there are some requirements like in my college I had requirement that we had to do 4 MOOCs. Actually 4 MOOCs means massive online courses, massive open online course. So it means we have to take an online course, and we have to give the exam, and based on that we get a certificate and we have to submit it to the college, and based on that we used to get grades uh, in our semesters. So that is one thing. If you have MOOCs, then you can use it for that. Otherwise, NPTEL courses are all gold standard. Like knowledge is like very good. Like you can also whatever the certificate you can use, whatever the certificate you get, you can use it in your resume. Like and you can add it in your LinkedIn that I have been certified by this like you like how you show Coursera or Udemy courses. So you can do that as well. Mm. Sneha, you can check. You can go to that course website and you can click on about the course and you can see everything. I have just shown that, and yeah, if you are, as I said, Sneha, if your college has this uh, facility that you can add NPTEL or any other online courses, like if they have the facility of MOOCs, then you can submit the certificate and get credited. So I don't know about your college what it has. So based on that you can get. Shashank, all these things are out of my hand. I don't know. Like you have to mail them only. NPTEL support, a mail ID will be there. There you can ask them or you can ask in the course forum. Uh, I can't do anything about this clash of slots or something. Mm. When I'm solving a
Sir,
problem, yeah.
actually, at the time of NPTEL exam, I am having sem
Mm.
exams. So, is it possible to change my slots if any case?
Uh, I don't know. Like for an exam, they will have a common slot. I don't know if they can change, but as I said, I don't like I don't have idea about this. Like if you can change to another slot, as I said, please mail to them. Please mail to the NPTEL team. There will be a mail ID. NPTEL support is there. They will reply to you if it is possible or if it is not possible. And if it is not possible, they'll tell you the solution, whatever they you can do. So that's what I can say. I don't have like I don't have the control over that. Okay. Okay, Ajay. When I'm solving, no, you will not be refunded money by NPTEL. Uh, Niharika, see all these questions you should not ask me. You have to ask me if you have any question related to the course, like payment related questions, exams clashing questions. I cannot do anything. I don't have any control over this. So you have to ask the NPTEL support team. There are people sitting for these things. Okay, only related to what has been taught. If you need any help how to go through the course, or if you have any questions related to the course, those things you can ask me, like exam or something, whatever those things. And yeah,
Uh,
which
will,
yeah, yeah.
is there any live session for doubts like that?
Uh, you mean by the faculty?
Yes.
I don't think so. There are any live sessions for this course. Uh, these are the sessions which will be conducted. You can ask me whatever I can help, whatever I can do to help you. I'll help.
Hi, sir. This is Praveen.
Yeah.
Actually, I was a registered course, and till now I not yet started any assignments or go through the first 3 weeks. So
Okay.
could I do from today itself? Is it or
See, first
anything?
to yeah. See, Praveen, don't need to like you don't need to stress about it. First 2 weeks are very easy. Like you can go through the lectures. Hardly it will take for 3-4 hours to go through that, and then you can watch week 3. First 2 weeks assignment you cannot submit because the due date is over, but it's okay. Still you have 6 weeks. So like they will only take 6 weeks of assignment for evaluation, like best six. So try to submit those from now on. Try to submit those on time.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so Ajay is asking when I'm solving any problem statement in my platform, I'm unable to get the logic for the problem. If I get the logic, then I'm unable to convert it into code. Please guide. See, Ajay, uh, start with basics and try to code simple things. Okay, first try to code simple things. Don't go and try to code big uh, programs. First learn everything whatever it is there. Like in the first 2 weeks we learned how to define a for loop, how to use a for loop, how to use a while loop, solve a few examples. Okay, like whatever has been taught in the course, in the lectures, copy those codes and try to run and see how it is running. And and try to write, take a paper and try to write how the program is flowing. For loop means I is equals to 1, then it will go to I is equals to 2. It will pass, it will do this operation, it will do this operation. Try to like I don't know, whenever we, like when I used to take programming course in my college, we always used to draw a flowchart of the algorithm, like how the program will flow. So try to do those things, it will help you, like how the program will flow. Try to draw a flowchart. So flowchart, you can see how you can like search on the internet how to draw flowcharts. So learn those things. It will help you. So always start with small. Try to code small chunks. Don't try to like write a big code at once. Try to do all those things. Mm,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. Uh, I cannot see everything is important, Shashank. There is nothing called import. Whatever has been taught, you have to go through everything. Uh, in recursion, there is direct or indirect head and tail recursion. In Python. Uh, I haven't heard this. Maybe it's not there in Python. Head and tail, direct or indirect, all these things. Uh, Maybe I'm wrong. I'll check and tell you. Okay, head and tail and Yeah, these things are there, but these have not been explicitly taught. All these things are there, but they have not been taught. So head and tail, all is general to any programming language. It's not Python or C, C++. So you have to learn these things separately, because this course is very compact. A lot of things have been put in one course. Actually, if you take a normal Python programming course, max you will not max you will go learn the data structures and how to handle the files. The data structures and algorithms, these all things we generally won't learn. So recursion has been taught, but if you want learn more about this tail recursion. So tail recursion is like recursive call about up to very last action. All these things uh, you have to learn separately. Follow some book or do something, but this course obviously will not teach everything. 25% is from the assignments, all the assignments. 25% you will get, and 75% is from the examination which you write. You guys are asking the programming assignments are a bit hard for a beginner to solve. Okay. So Jaya is also saying the same thing. Yeah. Prem Kumar, pre-recursion. I don't know Java. Yeah, in Fibonacci, you can use this tree recursion. See, these things, lot of things are there about recursion. But with this, all these things are not being taught in this course. Okay. So some basic knowledge is being missed out because like the course is compact. Yeah, but you don't, these like specifically you won't be asked these things in exam, but if you want to know, you have to read some another textbook or follow some other course to learn more about like deeply about recursion. Here we just have only one lecture. In other courses it might happen for 1 week, like 6-7 lectures might be there. See, I don't think the concepts will be asked, like whatever they are teaching in the class will be asked. Whatever the professor is teaching in the class, based on that only you will get the questions. But it should not go beyond whatever has been asked in the whatever has been taught in the class. Concepts, I am saying concepts. But the assignment, the programming question difficulty is something somebody was saying that it is a bit harder. That I will talk with the faculty that this is the feedback I got. Programming assignments, week 3, week 2, I think week 2 maybe you might have felt a little bit harder, but week 3 I think it is easy. But the thing is, you are expecting yourself to directly write codes in the week 3 of the course for the assignment without practicing. But the thing is, you have to practice a lot. You have to like if you are a beginner and if you don't know a while loop, how it works, solve a lot of assignments. Like somebody was suggesting lead code or like geek for geeks. There are a lot of examples which you can solve them. Lot of assignments, a lot of different programs you can try to code on your own. Don't try to copy and run. Try to code on your own. Take a problem and try to code on your own. Like how to sum all the elements in the list, or how to remove duplicates from a list. So all these things you have to try to do on your own, one by one. Like when you do, like incrementally you will learn. Like don't expect yourself to solve whatever it is being asked in the assignment to directly answer it just by looking at the lecture videos. So practice a lot. See, internships and all. Uh, I don't know. There are, you have to see if you are like, let's say if you want to go to internship for any. I, I just know about academia. Like if you want to go to a internship for an IIT or an NIT, you have to go. You have to mail the professor and ask him if there are any opportunities. That is the only way you can go. And there are some summer research internships are announced by IITs or NITs or other national institutes also. They will announce. So based on that also you can apply. But always, like if you want to do internship in academia, I'm saying mail the professor and ask him if there are any opportunities. Mail your CV that you are doing this and you have experience, you have done these courses. Uh, Write a brief mail, very clear mail, trying to explain what you have done and what you want to do in the internship. Jaya, you have to, like as I said, go to the course website. You can see 25%, 75%. All these things are clearly given. Okay. How to prepare? Yes. Uh, Shashank, uh, all these things, concepts beyond the lecture, you have to go through like a book suggested by Sri Ram, or you have to go through some repositories or like websites like Geek for Geeks, or you take another, you search some for some other course on YouTube. You will get lot of courses, numerous number of courses. Like you can just filter based on views and check which course is suiting for your pace. Based on that, learn. Everything is not covered in this course, I know. NPTEL exam, see, I will say, Shashank, first go through all the not Satvik, go through all the lectures, try to solve all the assignments on your own, and also try to solve all the programming related questions discussed in the class, and then go and refer some textbook which have been given in the course, and try to code a lot of different coding arenas are there. Try to solve a lot of different questions, and that's how you prepare. Like there are no important questions or important topics. All these things you should not ask. uh, Everything is important here. You have to go through everything and practice diligently, then you will get. Okay, I hope we are done with the questions. We'll see. Let's try to revise what we have discussed in this course in this week. Okay. Week 3. Okay. Somebody. Yeah, Aditya, ask please.
So I try to put the answers, but when I try to put the programming assignments answers in
Hmm.
one, I couldn't input it right. Can you please explain how can we input the answers one by one?
One by one. See. Okay. See, this is the programming assignment, right? Uh, then you have to go here, select the language. This I think you know. Then it will open a window. So here you have to copy paste all the three functions at once. Okay. For all the questions you have to write separate functions. Like for transpose you have to write a function. For some squares you have to write a separate function. And for dup, you have to write a separate functions, removing the duplicates. So after you write all the questions, after you write all the functions, one each for each question, then you compile and run and try to see if your question is like if your code is passing the sample test cases. Okay, then you have to submit it. Okay, this is the important thing. Okay, you have to submit it. You have to click this. Okay,
Hello,
then
sir.
only. Yeah.
Sir, but we have to collectively write all three code for together, and then we can compile and run. No?
Yeah, you can. No, you can write all the functions together and compile and run. Okay, you can see if you forget, like if you are writing some code and if you want to save it, like before submission, also you can save it as a draft. Okay, that is also there. If you have saved as a draft, then like if the assignment get due date is over, then this draft will get submitted. But better don't do this thing, like write three functions, all the three functions, compile and run just to test if all the sample test cases are being satisfied and the code is working fine, and then you have to submit. Submitting is very important. Okay, if you don't submit you will not be marked because it will not go into that system. So we have seen the range function first. Uh, so using this range function, I can develop. I can let's say I want to get numbers from 0 to 4. Then I can use this. Let's say it will generate a sequence from 0 to 4. Let's say I'm using L. So if I print L, I'll get, you can see range of 0 to 5. So it means it will go from 0 till uh, 1 less than 5. Okay, it will start from 0 till 1 less than 5. It will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say I want to get what are all the values in between 0 to 5. I can convert this into a list. Okay, I can convert this into a list. Let's not this list of L, and you can see here. So this is what range does. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are all the values it will go through. So this range is like used in like for loops. You can see for I in range of 5. So it means I will iterate from 0 to 4 like that. So you can like generally we use range uh, when we don't want to write like if I want to write from if I want a sequence from 1 to 5000, like it will be very difficult to write from 1 to like type from 1 to 5000, right? So I can just use this range function to write from, let's say if I want, let's say from 1 to 5000, I can give a range of 1 comma 5000. So basically we are doing this operation using range. And um, and as I said, like if I want to get the list of the sequence, I have to use, like I have to convert this range into list. So otherwise uh, you cannot see what are all the values are there in range. So there is a reason uh, range and both though both define sequence, range and list, but both are different. And because like it is not mutable like a range function, it's not we cannot take range and uh, convert. Let's say if I have a sequence from 0 to 5, I cannot change something between that. If I want to change something between that, I have to convert this into a list. So all these things are not possible if we want if we are just using range. So let's say I have this uh, range list from range of 2 comma 10 comma 2. So anybody knows what it will do? Can anybody answer? So what will be the output of this?
Sir, it will create a list with 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
And
So basically, yeah. So basically, it will create a list from 2 to 10 in increments of 2. So the last argument which we are giving here after first is the first number at which the list should start, and the second number which we give is the end. Like obviously, like one before it will end, because Python has goes one before the last whatever n you give, it will go till n minus 1. So and this is how many uh, difference between two numbers, how much, or increment, how much should be the increment between two numbers in the sequence, that will be given by this last argument. So if I print this, let's see, you can see it will start from 2, 4, 6, and 8. It will not go to 10 because it has to stop before 10. Like maximum it can go up to is 9. But since we are giving increments of 2, it will not go to 9. It will stop near 8. So this is one way we can use the range function. We can also use, let's say, if I have if I have, let's say, I comma j, in the like it will, as we know, it will generate a sequence. So can somebody tell me what is the smallest value and what is the it will generate values from which value to which value?
I to j minus I. One.
Yeah,
J minus 1.
I to j minus 1. I to j minus 1. It will generate from I to j minus 1. Okay. Let's say if I use let's say if I use a negative number here, what will happen?
It will show the output of result from right side.
From right side. Let's run and see. If I let's check the list. See, it will give you an empty list. It will go like if you just give a negative number like this, it means it is starting from 0. And if it is starting from 0 and it has to go till this number -5. So from 0 to -5 it cannot go, like it is not implicit to the it will not, it is not implicit. So if you give a positive number here, it will go from 0 to till let's say if you have given n till n-1. So if you give a negative number, it will produce an empty list. So if you want to do negative things, then like you have to define it in such a way that it has to take. Okay.
So why is it not giving error? Because it's -5.
Or
no, it will
show the result from right to left, no?
No, it will from right to left. If we have to give, we have to use this kind of
range.
Range. We have to give the arguments like this. Okay. See, it will not give an error because it can always output an empty list, and you can also, if you use this also, it will just it means that a range from 0 to -5, it is nothing but an empty list. There is no number in this sequence. Like it will just create an empty list. No error will be given because the function is written like that. So it will just create an empty list, and in the sequence nothing will be there. Just an empty list will be there. That means because you are using a negative digit here. Okay. We can also let's so we can define a sequence in ascending order, descending order. So let's say if I want to define from, let's say, 500 to or let's say I will define from 10 to -6, and the increments are -2. Let's check what it will give. Now you can see I have defined it from 10 to -6 in descending order, and the decrement here is -2. So it has to go till -6, but till -5 it can go. But since -5 is not possible because I'm giving increments of 2, decrements of 2, it will stop till -4. Let's say if I have given till -1, then it will go till -5. You can say 10 to -5. Like you can see, this is how you can use this range function to define sequences. So if you want to do manipulations and other things with this, you have to convert this into a list. Otherwise, it won't be possible. Like it won't be possible to do anything with the range itself. Like it will generate a sequence, but you cannot do anything with it. But if you want to do any change, all those things you have to convert it. So range is a different thing, and list is a different thing. Both give sequences, but both are different. In Python 2, both are same, but in Python 3, they are not the same thing. And yeah, this is about a few things about the range function. You can use it to count down, and you can use it to increase, define sequences in like as you want. Like in different ways, you can use it. Next, in the next lecture, we saw about lists. So in the list, we saw, let's say, this we have already seen in the last week also. But let's see. So we have defined a list. List 1 is equals to 1, 2, 3. List 2 is equals to list 1. So I am assigning list 1 to list 2. So let's say I am changing the first element of list 1, which is indexed as 0, because indexing in Python, indexing starts from 0. Remember it, always it starts from 0. So list 1 of 0 means 1 here. Okay. So I am replacing the first element of list 1 with 10. Now if I print the list 2, what will be the output? What will be the output of list? List 2.
So will it be a 10, 2, 3?
Yeah,
It's
it
deep
will
copy,
be.
right?
Yeah. It is a shallow copy. It is not deep copy. If I do this, then it is a deep copy. Now, both of these will be shared in different memory. Like list 1 and list 2 will have separate memory blocks. When I just did the shallow copy, list 1 and list 2 had the same memory block. If I manipulate list 1, list 2 will also get changed. So we discussed this in the last week as well. Okay. So this is shallow copying. If you use this function copy, then it will do a deep copy. So there are a lot of things. There are a lot of functions per list. We discussed a few in the lecture. Like as I said, as professor also said, like if you want to learn, you can go through various textbooks or some other like or the documentation of Python. If you go to list, they like you can see what all the things you can use on list, like to append a list, extend a list, all those things. You can it can be done. You can learn about all those functions. Like if you are interested, go through the documentation of Python and you can learn. But first, learn whatever has been taught in the lectures and try to code them. So let's say like we have uh, uh, I have three functions. Okay. Append, extend, and remove. And say I'll write it. list dot append. So let's say I have list 1, which is now it has been changed to 10 2 3. Now I want to add one more, let's say a number to it. It's a 20 or 5, let's say. Or I can. So what happens is a number will be added to number 5 will be added at the end of the list 1. At the end of the list 1, you will have 10, 2, 3, and 5. Okay. And let's say I want to add more than one. Let's say I want to add more than one number. Then I can use this. I'll just run this. List 1 is not defined. Okay, I have not run. So this is list 1, and I'm appending. Now let's see what is there in the list 1. So you can see 10, 2, 3, 5. Number has been added. Now let's say I want to add more than one. Then you can use, or you can, like, let's say you want to add another list only. Small list. You can say 6 or 7, something like that. So you can use this extent. So now you can see if you print list 1, you can see it will have 10, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's say you want to remove a number from the list. Then you can use this remove function. Let's say you want to remove 10. So wherever 10 is there, it will remove it. So will remove. So 10 is removed. So in all these cases, let's say if I now if I now print list 2, what will be the output of list 2? So I have defined my list 1 and list 2 like this. Then I did change first index of that. Then I appended. Then I extended the list. Then I removed something. Now finally have printed list 1. These are all the things are there. So I have assigned list 1 to list 2. So what will be the output of this? Like if I run list 2, like if I print list 2, what will be the output of it? Can anybody tell me? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, you're inaudible. Yes.
Yeah. So what will be the output? Can anybody tell? You can also type in the chat box. Will it be the same or it will be different?
I think it is same, sir. Same as list 1.
Yeah. It will be the same as list 1. Okay. Now let's say I take list 1 and I will add, I will, instead of append and extend, I will do this. Okay, I will do this. So now you can see I have added 10 to the list 1, but I have used plus. Okay, this thing I have used. Now if I print list 2, what will be the output of list 2?
10 will not be added.
Yeah.
So only till 7 will be there, sir.
Yeah. No, Sneha, it will not be the same as list 2. So this is the thing. This is the trap. So when we use the plus operation, whatever has been added, it will create a new list. Okay, it will create a new list and it will be stored in separate block of memory. So that's why list 2 will have only 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, except 10. So we have to be very careful. Like if we are assigning something like this, one list to the other, and if we want to changes to also reflect in list 2, we have to use this append, extend, and remove these things. We have to use. If we are using plus and we are extending the or appending the list, so it will not be assigned to list 2. So that is a very careful thing which have to be done. So the thing is, uh, lists are mutable in Python. So lists are mutable means if we can change something, like if I can remove, if I can add something, and if I can replace something, then it means it is mutable. So lists are mutable in Python. So next week we will see there is another data type called tuple that is not mutable. So lists are mutable. So I can change them. I can do additions or subtractions or removals, whatever that is possible with lists. So that is the thing. And then we saw this is what we learned about the list and all whatever mutations and everything. So there are a lot of other functions also beyond extend, append, and remove. What we have seen, there are a lot of different functions you can use on list. Like copy is one kind of function which we can use. So to do deep copying. So all these things uh, you can just check. Okay, you can just go through the documentation of Python or some other, like no book will have everything. Okay, only the Python's documentation will have all the required functions. There only you will get all the required functions, but it's not needed to remember everything. If you remember few basic things which are required, it's enough. Let's say I'm defining some function. I'm naming the function itself as function. Okay? Or let's say function 1 or function 2, something like this. And let's say I'm doing for I in range of n. If if let's say if n divided or let's say n when I get the remainder 1, let's say if I'm dividing n by 2 and if I get the remainder 1, not n here, I divided by 2, get 1 here. So I will say list dot append and I'll store the number. This number is having reminder 1 and I'll store the number. So that is not reminder but quotient as 1. So if I have a quotient of this division as 1, I'll store the number. Okay. Then after that, I will return the list. Okay. So in this function, what I am doing is I am taking, let's say, I am taking n. I am taking n as input. So after taking n as input, what I am doing is I am checking. I am going from 1 to n. So let's give it as 1 to n, or better to give 1 plus n plus 1. I also want n. Okay. So it will go from 1 to n. So for loop will go from 1 to n. For each iteration in the for loop, it will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will go on up to n. So for each iteration, what it will do is this program, it will check whatever the I is there. Like let's say I is divided by 2. If the quotient is 1, then it will store that number in the list. If it is not, the remainder is not 1, then it will not store. So like that, all the numbers when divided by 2 have a remainder 1 will be returned when the whole for loop is done. And this is the use of this function. Okay. This is the task of this function, what we have written. So now let me know, like, if this function is correct, or is there some error in this function? How many of you will say that this is correct? Correct. Do you think it is right, or is there some error?
Sir, I think the list you have not initialized.
Yeah. Correct. So Siram, I am trying to write a different function, not that function. Okay. So list we have to initialize. So this is the most important thing. Whenever you are using some parameter, some name or something in Python, you have to initialize it. You have to first give an empty list here. So whenever you are like appending a list, first you have to define that there is some list. So then Python will assume, okay, there is some list, empty list, and I have to go and append values to that list. If I don't do that, then Python will not know. So there is no something, like it will give an error that there is nothing called list. Let's check what will it give. I'll just run this, and let's say I'll say function 1, and let's say I'll give 10. See, descriptor append for list object doesn't apply to an int object. So there is no, we have not defined a list. Let's define the list, and let's see. Now you can see it is working fine. So otherwise it would have, it will give you an error. Let's restart it. And run. Yeah. So we have to initialize. Otherwise, error will be thrown at you. So you can catch this error because Python will give you everything. So if you get an error, then you can rectify it. But certain cases, like while doing this deep copy and shallow copy, we have to be very careful because there will be no error thrown at you. So these things you have to be very careful. You want a deep copy or a shallow copy. So be careful about these things. Some errors will not be visible. Some errors will be visible because Python will directly say that there is an error. Okay. So this is about list. Different things we can do mutations with list. We can change it as we want. And then in the next lecture we went about how to mm, use how to do breaks in loops. So the thing is, whenever we define loops, like let's say while loop or for loop, if some task is like finished, if some task which you want to do like is achieved, then you don't want to run the loop till the end. So it is like simply a waste of time. If it is done, then you can say, then you can tell Python to break out of the loop and give you the result. Let's say here this is a loop. I am defining it from I is equals to I in range of 5. It means it will go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am giving this condition if I is equals to 3. So then I am telling Python to break out of this loop. So it means like if I get the value of I is equals to 3, I don't want to go to 4. So I don't want to go to 4 now. Let's stop at 3. So that's what I want to do. Let's say if you had, let's say, till 5,000. If you didn't have this instead of if you didn't have this condition, like if I is equals to 3 and if you didn't have break, what would have happened? It would have Python would have gone from 0 to 5,000, like from 1 to 5,000. So there is no simply any use of going till 1 to 5,000 if we just want to terminate like if our goal is achieved. So there are a lot of different things like in lot of functions we can use this, like finding a position in a list. We saw this in the lecture as well, the same function. So I have written the function like this. Can anybody tell me if there is something wrong in this? What is wrong in this? I have written this way. I have written the function in this way. What is wrong here?
Sir, indentation maybe?
Yeah, indentation is not there. So Python will not know that this next line belongs to this function. So, and you can see after the for loop also, if I don't give indentation, it will not know that it will belong to this for loop. So we have to be very careful about indentation in Python. So if you don't give proper indentation, it will not understand where it belongs. So now you can see, I want to function. I want to find. Let's say I have a list, right? So I'll define a list. L is equals to let's say L is equals to list of range in 1 to 10. Now I want to find out the position of let's say 5. Okay, I can use this function. I have defined the list. I'll restart the kernel. So I can run this. I will run this. See, there is some syntax error. I missed this colon here. Okay. Then I want to find position. Find position of 5 in the list here. Now if I run this and let's say I want to directly print it. Is equals to why is it missed something? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. I've written, forgot to write return. Good catch. Now if I find, okay, first we have to define this, then this run. See, the thing is, if v is equals to 5, so what happens is, let's say I will also give a print here. Or okay. Now you see, so this 5 as or I will give here better before this. Now you can see this list goes, this for loop, whatever the function which I am running, it will go from index 0 to index 4, and after index 4 it has found the value 5 and it breaks. Okay, let's say if I had not given this break, okay, if I had not given this break, then what would have happened is this loop will go from 0 to how much, like till the last element it will try to go and do the operation. So it's not required. If my for loop is like, but it will give the same answer. Like you will get that it is at index position of 4. 5 is at an index position of 4, but it is not required for me to go beyond 4 here. So for loop, I'm just wasting time and I'm just wasting computational resources. So if I can use this break statement, I will exit out of the for loop and I don't need extra computational resources. So that's how breaking in a loop like will help you in lot of cases. Like this is a simple program, but if you go code some complex programs, like maybe in the future when you do a lot of things, if you have something like this, like if a condition is met and you don't need the for loop or some while loop to run till the end, so you can give this break statement and exit out of the loop and save the computational resource, and you can also save your time. So this is a very important thing, like you don't need to uh, do that. So we can exit prematurely from a for loop, from any loop using break. So it can be a while loop, it can be a for loop. So all these things, like you can also see when it is terminating. So there are things you can check if it is terminating or not terminating. So that is what we have learned, how to use the break statement, when to use, and when to terminate loops prematurely. So that is one very important aspect we have to keep in mind. So if you don't know this, we will waste lot of our time and also the computational resources which we have, and your program will just keep on running for unnecessarily large amount of time. So there are like lot of things. Then we went down and let's in this week we also saw the sorting algorithms, and we also saw this uh, lecture 5, right? Lecture 5, uh, yeah, we saw about difference between arrays and list. So arrays and lists are different things. So both may look alike, but in arrays, memory is stored, like the whatever the inputs which you use are stored in a memory in a single block. While whereas in list it may not be that way. So it may be like stored randomly, but one component of the list is linked to the other, and next element is linked to the other. So that's why they are also called linked list. So they may not be stored in a single block of memory. So that is the difference between uh, lists and arrays. So both have advantage and disadvantage. So let's say if you want to access some element in an array, you can access it. You can access it in constant time. So if you want to access, if you want to, let's say, insert up between two elements in an array, it will be expensive, because as you insert one element, all the elements have to readjust their memory positions. So that has to be done. So whereas inserting something in the list is easy, because you just have to give the links. So there is no change in memory and all. So that will take linear time. So it will be expensive. So in list, as I said, values will be scattered in memory, but each element points to the next using links, that's why as I said, we call them as linked list. So if you want to access an element in the list, so it will be time taking, because you have to go from one element to the other element. It will check from one link to the other link, and you will get what you require. Let's say if you want a 10th element in the list, it will go from 1, 2, 3, something like that, and it will give you whatever you required, the ith element. So otherwise, like inserting something or deleting is easy in list. So it's not like a very if you maybe if you in future, if you use some libraries like NumPy or NumPy, let's say if you are like interested in going towards data science or like an analyst kind of roles, then you will use a library called NumPy in Python. There you can see also arrays. So they may look like lists, but they have some differences. Okay. Then we also saw different types of algorithms. So the first thing was binary search. So binary search is like if you want to search something, let's say if you want to search an element in a list. So we divide the list into two parts, like we take the mid part of the list. We have to and then we see if the number is the required number is less than the mid part, or if it is more than the mid part, and then we search accordingly. So we divide it further, like that we do. So these things, binary search, we also saw complexity. So complexity of binary search, it will take log n times. So if I'm going and searching individually in a list, it will take me a lot of time. So it will take me, let's say if a list has n elements, it will take you n times, n computations to search. You will search the first element, you will search the second element, you will search the fourth element. Like that, you will keep on doing till you want to do till the search operation is completed. If we use binary search, first we sort the list in binary search, then we divide, and we do the searching in this manner. So then it will take us less computations. So it will be the order of log n. So computational complexity is something which has been briefly discussed in this course. So you have order of log n. So which means it will take log n computations. It can be, let's say, proportional to log n. You can say proportional to log n computations. So it is not expensive as like individually searching. Binary search is efficient way to do the search. So it is an algorithm. It is an algorithm in which like in the data structures and algorithm, because this course deals with data structures and algorithms. So binary search is an algorithm. We have also, as I said, went about discussing. Um, let's say if you are, let's say if you have, um I'll just take this and let's put here. So let's say if you had 1,000 numbers and if you wanted to search a number, then binary search, without binary search, if you had done, like you, it would have taken you 1,000 steps. But if you do with binary search, it will take you only 10 steps. So that is the use of this algorithm. So binary search. So now you can see there is a red line, this stepped red line. So it is saying that Python can do at most 10 to the power of 7 computations in a second. If you go beyond this, it will take like 10 to the power of 8 means 10 times more than 10 to the power of 7. So it will take about 10 seconds or something more than that. So if you want to make our algorithms efficient, we have to make sure that our computations should be less than 10 to the power of 7. So you have to somehow, let's say if you can achieve log n computational complexity, it is very good because it is the most efficient thing you can do. If you can achieve n complexity, it will be good. Let's say if you are doing some matrix computations like multiplication, matrix multiplication or something, then it is n square. As you can see, it is very expensive if you go beyond 1,000. Let's say if your matrix size is 1,000 cross 1,000, if you go beyond this, let's say if you go 10,000 cross 10,000, it will be much costlier than what you did in 1,000 cross 1,000. So computational complexity is something which we have to take care while designing our algorithms. So a lot of algorithms are there in science. Let's say like scientific community uses a lot of algorithms. Not only these kind of algorithms like binary search or something. Like if you have heard about Fourier transform or fast Fourier transform, so that has n log n complexity. So they have made sure that computation, like the algorithm to do Fourier transform, is in such a way that it requires less computational complexity. So algorithms have to be written in an intelligent way so that we require less computations and it is efficient. So I am not discussing all these things, these things, because there is also we have this other things also, right? In lectures, sorting, how to do sorting. So we have two types of sorting. So we have seen this insert sort, also how to do insert sort strategy. Two strategies we have seen how to do the sorting. So these are also two types of algorithms. So you can go through them, but because no question has been asked, like I'm just leaving it in the assignment, programming assignment, there is no question related to this. But you read it next week, I think week 4, when you have the assignment, you will get. So we have also seen recursion, how we can use, we have, like recursion means if a function is calling itself again and again, like this, you can see multiply. If I am using a function, multiply function is calling itself in it. So this is recursion. So here also you can see in factorial also, when we write, we can use the function itself to call itself like this. So this is recursion operation. So inductive definitions, which means there is a base case. Base case is nothing but let's say here n, if n is equals to 1, it has to return 1. And if it is not equals to 0, then it has to go through this operation. Recursively it has to do. So that is recursive computation. In multiply also you can see if n is equals to 1, this is the base case. And if it is not, if n is not equal to 1, then it has to do this operation. M plus multiply n to n minus 1. So you can take these codes, copy paste and try to run, and you can learn how recursion is going on. So, and if I want to, let's say, compute a length of a list. So the base case is like if the list is empty, I have to return 0. Otherwise, I have to I will have at least length 1. Beyond that, I am recursively calling this function. In length function, I am calling length, you can see. So it will recursively call till this list becomes empty. So, and it will hit the base case and the function will terminate. So the sum of the list, all these things you can see. And we can also see the insertion sort algorithm. We can also write this as a recursive. We can also write this in a recursive way. You can see this isort, which is being used here. Isort is undergoing recursion. It is calling itself. So that's how we can use recursion, and we can save some lines of code. So that is one thing. And there is also some number of recursive computations you can do. There is a limit to that in Python. Python has Python can do recursion only 1,000 times. Like if you want to increase it, you have to increase the recursion limit. That is one thing which you should be careful about. Okay. Any questions on this?
Sir, these PDFs are made available in our Google Drive, no?
Yeah, it is there in the lecture.
So that we are able to do the practice of this kind of program.
Yeah, you can copy them. Lecture material is there, right? Lecture material. If you click on this, you can see. You can click here. Lecture materials. Click here to download the lecture materials. You will go to a Google Drive. So there you can do whatever the lectures are there. You can click and learn. This is week 1. You can also
and
for each week. Yeah.
So the questions are from these assignments also.
Questions?
Hope so. The questions from these assignment also.
In the exam you are saying. Yeah, I don't have any control over that, but I will tell. Like the faculty will give the question paper. So, but somebody had some problem. I'll try to communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it simple.
Yeah. Sure. In the second week quiz, last question, it is saying to type answer in the result. Last question. Quiz or programming assignment? Quiz. Okay. Relax. Oh, they didn't tell you, right? You could have just given. You could have just given whatever this is there, right? Have you given your answer like this? Okay, so you got 0 for this question. Or you got full marks or 0? Suraj.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
I have actually put the answer, but I got the answer correct, but it's saying that it only needs regex match.
No. It is an internal code. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What is the value of second after execution?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, in assignment number 2, quiz is like that.
Hmm.
Asking question, what is the value of second after executing the following lines? So it will show the lines from right to left, reverse order. But it will ask that type REGEX match means what?
No, 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 no. You don't need to type all these things. You should have just give. You should have just written whatever is there.
This is the
Whatever.
this is acceptable answer. REGEX match. So for that question, I will get 0 only.
No, no, no. You should like you will not get 0. You could have just written Tarantula. Same thing you will get, right. What
No,
is there?
um, I, I'm having answer is right, but the comment is given that after final answer is shown on the screen, it will show the type REG max match और वो पूरा आया था फिर ऐसा.
No, have you given this in double quoted? Like your answer, have you given that in double quoted?
Yeah, answer is in double quote.
Did you enter like that? Double quotes?
Yes, in double quote.
Then you should get. I don't know why you got wrong.
This is what my answer is over here.
What is your answer?
ALUTNARAT.
That is wrong, right? Answer is wrong. That is answer is Tarantula.
Okay.
Yeah. It is just
Reverse.
no, taking the same list. First of I, just second.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right. I got it.
Yeah. You have done it wrong. Okay. Any other queries?
The issue is regarding to programming assignment from all of us. Make it simple or something like that so that students are able to solve this kind of question. Only the issue that will be discussed on behalf of us from to the faculty.
See, I don't programming assignments are something which you can do. You have a lot of time, and I don't think these programming assignments are like very tough. This whatever which were given in week 2 and week 4, if you have sat and also in week 3, whatever it is given, this is not like very difficult programming. Like you can write. So removing something from the list, all these things are not very difficult. Gautam.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, you can do it. Like, but you have to give time. Take 2-3 days, and you try a lot of times. You can also get this answer. Like these are not like very difficult. Like if you search, also you can get. But don't try to just see the answer and code. Try on your own. Like try to write a logic. Try to write an algorithm. Okay, on paper, write like this will happen. I have to do this. I have to do this. Let's say write step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Like that you write and try to code. That's how you will learn. These are not very difficult programming questions. Whatever I have seen in week 2 and week 3, these are not difficult programming questions. See, that's how you will learn. Give time and try to code. In exam, I can request that somebody was saying that these questions were more difficult than whatever was given in the assignment. That I can ask the faculty. But assignments are like open, right? Like it's like open book assignment. You don't have to write it like an exam. You can study and write.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. I can ask about the exam, but programming, see, nobody will say that these are difficult and they will. But these are very good questions. You can learn a lot if you do on your own and if you try to do these assignments. That's how you will develop your logical thinking. See, only thing in programming is like you have to make a lot of mistakes. You have to get a lot of errors. Then only you will understand how it is working, how the program works, and what are the errors that I have to avoid. It is like you are going through like if you go to a new town, initially you will find it difficult to navigate through the town, right? Like you will not know where is the road, where the road is good, where are the blocks, and where is the traffic more. You will not know. But once you get accustomed to it, you will know that I have to go through this road during this time. I have to avoid this route. All these things. So it is like that only. Make mistakes. Only through making mistakes we will learn. Okay. So there is also like if you are interested, there is a book called Make It Stick. The book is written based on the research which was done on learning, like how humans learn and how is efficient learning uh, happens when it is done correctly. So the only mistake or only thing which will make your learning perfect or near to perfect or good is when your learning is difficult, when you do a lot of mistakes. That's what I learned from that book. So make mistakes, learn. That is the only way. So like don't, yeah, yeah. Give a lot of time. See, only like you have to give the time. Like you have taken the course, commit to it. Give a lot of time. Code on your own. Don't try to look for answers in directly. Nowadays, it is very easy to hijack your thinking and go to ChatGPT and ask, but that will kill your creativity and logical thinking, and you will not learn anything. Try to watch the lectures and try to solve the assignments on your own. Give lot of time. You will make lot of errors, but you will eventually learn. That is the process, I would say. So don't complain about assignment questions being hard. These are not hard, but if you are finding it hard, it is good for you because you will learn a lot. Okay. Any other questions? Nobody has any questions? You have any feedback that you want this to be covered in these sessions and all? Uh, it is taking a lot of time for me to only answer the queries because a lot of people are there. And like everyone has lot of questions. I'm unable to cover everything. Yeah.
So this third assignment in the date it is given 12th, but it is also mentioned 13th on or before 13th.
How is it? Where is it given? On or before 13th?
When I saw, sir.
It is given due date is given 12 to 2020. Don't take any chance. Submit on 12th. Before 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. In the mail it comes, no, sir. When it comes in mail.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. I don't know. But maybe on the announcement, it's made with the. Okay. Week 4, week 3, right? Week 3 content. Yeah, it is given. See in the mail. You might have got this mail. Thursday, 20th.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Any other feedback that you want the session to be like this? You want me to discuss something in the session? You can ask me. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lakshmi. Hope you will find some help from that. And also, a lot of people have suggested some very good resources. Uh, Thanks to them as well. You follow them. Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll take a leave. We'll meet next week again. So do a lot of practice. Learn, like, you can learn a lot from this course, but yeah, you have to do a lot of practice. If you can give small code tips in upcoming week, it will be useful for us. Okay, I will try to give some tips. Yeah. Okay. See what we can do. Okay. Okay, guys. Take care. Have a good night. We'll end the session. Bye bye.